Fortunate to be on a team that was down 3-1 and come back to win. But we always said, you know what? If we win this one, there's no way we're going to lose back in Houston with San Antonio, say, back in San Antonio. And then in Game 7, anything can happen. So you have to be delusional, and you have
NBA Finals for the first time since back in 2004. The Lakers control the opening tip. Nice backdoor pass. Gasol on the follow. So they are chasing us. Duncan is fouled. Locating his shots. They double up on Duncan. Nice pass to Alberto.
The one thing that Phil Jackson gets upset with him when he's not strong with the ball.
Parker, yes. Puts it back. Shot clock to 7. Here's Kobe.
One of the things you want to do when you play Kobe is don't foul him. Make him be a volume shooter. That means take 25 shots to get 20.
Duncan getting position in front of NBA playoff history. Only 8 teams have come back as Odom makes a nice move for the Lakers in a first-round series. Nice backdoor pass, and Parker with the
3 back cuts in each game.
Bryant open for an instant, but Bowen with the good recovery. Here's Bryant on the drive and scores.
This stuff, but Kobe 29 shots, no free throws. I think he's also an illusionist.
Parker got a piece of that dribble. Fisher passed on a 3. Radmanovic fires.
Is done in the first quarters. He's a quick starter.
And that's the story in San Antonio the other night. Bowen, and hoping to turn it from what took place in Game 4. He had that sensational Game 3 there.
On the floor is when Fisher becomes pesky.
And with Bowen out, the matchup is Ginobili against Bryant. We're at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Nice back tap. Ginobili on the drive, and then gets it to Alberto. They swing it. Here's Finley for 3.
No, Duncan, this angled bank shot where he just goes up and shoots it, and you see Fisher coming over, and it doesn't affect him because Duncan is too big, so that double team is ineffective. And this is Finley catching, loading up the jump shot. That's
Tuesday night. Duncan swings inside. Nice moving.
A great switch there, and Kobe goes right into the passing lane.
Nice lead for Gasol. Finley is open. Shoots for 3. Yes. Just under 3 to go in this first quarter. San Antonio off to a good start at the offensive end. Lead, we come up on 2 minutes to go here in the first. Pretty pass from Ginobili, and Duncan got it down low to top. Ginobili played by Bryant, gets it to Duncan. Barry played by Vujicic. Shoots for 3, way off. Rebound, Thomas banks it home.
The start that Greg Popovich wanted.
Ginobili for 3, yes.
And that
on that type of scenario. Shot clock to 5. Vujicic for 3. Rebound ends up in the hands of Gasol. It's an offensive foul.
Well, Curry back in the game with Kobe resting.
Ginobili, nice ball fake, and he scores.
A successful possession for the Spurs.
Now Tim Duncan sitting down. Here's Turiaf, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line. Parker, Barry, Ginobili, Thomas, and Alberto on the floor. Vujicic trying to draw the foul. Here's Barry for 3 with a 33-16 lead. Lakers have missed 13 of their last 15 shot attempts. Oh, Ginobili reaching in.
Entire series, you see a little face guarding, goes up, gets a hand in the face, and Vujicic sells that call.
Without a field goal, they've missed their last 8 shots. Farmar able to end that.
To me, that an ankle's bothering him, a leg, a knee, or something, because his balance is not there.
Oh, the alley-oop, beautifully done. Farmar with the step to the reverse.
Kobe Bryant on the floor. Farmar on a 6-0 run, and listen to this Laker crowd.
When I think of Bill Bradley, I think of those matchups with Jack Marin, where there was just under 6 to go in this first half.
By the way, I thought that was a big shot. The Spurs were reeling, looking for some offense, a timeout. It looks like they're going to go on a 5-point run here. 5-0 run to the Spurs.
Nice pass from Parker to set it up for Duncan. Here's the crossover by Bryant. Finishes with the reverse.
He does not get fatigued. Let's see if he gives him that same burst.
Parker over Fisher. Walton, the tip by Gasol. Final Lakers leading at 3-1, trying to close out the series.
Nice beating here for the Spurs.
And That's what brought them back in the previous series against the Hornets, games 6 and 7. Here's Bowen. For Bowen, his first bucket, 44-28. Spurs just under 4 left in the first half. Bryant forcing, it counts, and the
Right, except at the last minute, watch this. He reaches in right there, hits him on the elbow. That's what you want to do. You want to make Kobe a jump shooter. Hits him on the elbow, knocks down the jump shot. Kobe Bryant.
Thomas altered back shot, and then Odom hits the floor. So Lamar Odom back in, departed after picking up a second foul. Thomas is open. Kurt Thomas
him off the boards.
Kurt had not played much in the series, only 57 seconds in game 4. That was it. Here's Bryant, beautifully done. Here's Odom on the move. It counts, and the foul on Thomas, who tried.
Big time finish by Lamar Odom. You want him to go right, and again, Kurt Thomas.
They got it, Parker. Barry gets it down low. Nice pass, Finley. Final seconds. 3-second differential, though, between the game clock and shot clock. Bryant got the step. 6 of 11, 13 points in the first half. The Odom coming over to help on Duncan. Tim Duncan, but met by help as Odom came over. Shot clock to 5. Parker, yes.
Ball, and when the turnover was created, that's when the foul is called. And here's Fisher with the steal.
Finley back, Fisher on the drive. Had a good look. Bryant, yes. Ginobili getting set to check back in. Here is Duncan. Beautiful move off.
Else know it as well.
Odom spinning his way on Alberto. The Lakers with Bynum alongside Gasol and Odom. Here's Bowen shooting from the angle for 3. Odom, after pulling it back, takes to the rim, and a foul. Comes on for Alberto. San Antonio by 6. Bryant, yes. The first foul committed by Duncan. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the third. Odom, yes. Odom had it knocked aside, but recovered by Gasol. Bryant squeezing his way through to set it up for Gasol.
Oh, really gearing up their defense. So here's Kobe imposing his will on this game. The beautiful drop off to Gasol. The shot when he took that clock when he took that shot. He should have waited and got a better shot.
Ginobili is fouled, and he.
You know, sometimes in this league, Marv, you got to get a little lucky. I remember when I was in Chicago, we got Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant.
Check that. Spurs up by 1 off the 3.
13 for 38 now for the Spurs after starting 13 for 19.
Bryant. Duncan backs it up on Gasol. Nice pass, Thomas. Yes, and the foul. The corner could not. Shot clock to 5. Radmanovich for 3. And apparently there were several substitutions at that point, which might have thrown him off. All right, here is Bryant for 3.
On top of that, 3 for 17 from 3.
Here is Ginobili going. Farmar and Vujicic in the backcourt with Bryant, Gasol, and Walton up front. Farmar played tightly by Parker, but got the step to set it up for Walt for 3. Farmar to the reverse.
But before the game here, Farmar has been much more confident at home in this series in the first 2 games he played.
San Antonio has led by as many as 17. Now trailing by 4. Bryant.
Oh, the other night gave him a chance to win in that game. Ginobili resting here. I'm sure Pop is going to try to get him back maybe for the last 5 minutes.
Bryant.
5 of 11.
Parker. Oh, nice. 72 lead. Duncan stepped away, but Vujicic on the recovery. Parker. Rebounded by Thomas and converts the. Bryant Gasol is right there. Playoffs has won only 2 of 8 games. Parker
with the rebound. I mean, you got to go down and you got to score.
Lakers with the 81-76 lead. Gasol blocked by Ginobili, but kept alive by Odom.
The Spurs have been either +2 or even. They have been very close, but battle of the paint right now, definitely the Lakers.
Barry for 3. 4.5 to play in this fourth quarter. Beautiful move by
Is Brent Barry. He's shooting the ball better than any other Spur.
Bryant.
Come on now, that's too good.
Tim Duncan, who sets the pick for Barry, gives it right back. Duncan is fouled by Gasol. Betty has 17. San Antonio getting off to the good start. Things have turned in the second half. Bryant.
Come on, Mark.
They are on their feet here at Staples. Bryant to the rim. He's 35. He has been unstoppable in the second half. He's done it by taking to the rim. He's done it with the fadeaway. At the late,
All the games but one, they would have felt good about their chances.
and the Spurs have just 1 timeout remaining. Beautiful pass.
Give me a 2-pointer and a knockdown to give them that 8-point lead.
Gasol 17 rebounds. Final minute of the fourth. Bryant on the drive, and he will head to the line.
Maybe not there early for the Lakers. They got off slugging.
With San Antonio over the limit. Foul on Ginobili. As for the San Antonio Spurs, they have not just been the model franchise in the NBA the last 10 years. They have been the model franchise in professional sports. This year they go 56-26, the 9th consecutive 50-plus win season. You know they're going to rebuild around those guys. For one thing, the West is much tougher with 10 seconds to play. No foul given. Lakers get it across, and that will do it. As Vucevic fires, he hits, and that will count. They'll have to review it.